just been distracted today, but it's then it's good.
No, directly.
WhatsApp on that black phone though. So WhatsApp on this.
Have you got Messenger on that?
So you can forward this on.
Will I kick open that door at the back as well?
Copy. So, yeah.
I brought another fan.
It's actually really great in here. It's actually really nice.
Oh, you want to stand 5 minutes?
I know.
There you go. I sent it to the group for the WhatsApp, or the, what's that one? No, his test Zoom calls.
I still can't do that.
I can't clip in the shoes up, I have to send them though. That's lovely breeze. You have no internet? Well, you're not taking the shed, that's what you're going to.
Oh, I was going to push it back up with a roll.
This
You actually brought another.
This way for this.
The help side is never connected.
I was never connected.
Connect to open. Connect to open.
Open network.
Open. Look in it.
No, but sure you wanted for your internet. Girls on iPads inside as well. Down on the roof.
That's a bad sign. That'll be going half an hour's time off bike.
At least it's now you can turn around and see what it
There's
is.
a handlebar.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Morning everyone. Sunday. It's a 3-hour turbo. Nice big one for you today. Plenty of ups and downs in it. Just enough to get you sweating on this nice cool summer day. It's only 20 degrees out, nothing really to worry about. Hope you all have a towel and change of clothes and plenty of drink and food lined up. Good playlist for your music. So we're going to start off nice and handy. Going along at 50% FTP. Nice and easy, 10 minutes. Nice and easy, 50% FTP, just 10 minute warm up, like nice and controlled. We're then going to move it on up and ball, but as you see from the graph, there's plenty of ups and downs and spikes and climbs, hold it steady. Plenty of intervals in there at 100 RPM, do them at 90 if you want. Just doing somewhere between 90 and 100, you can't make a paces that you go 98 hundreds. So just take it nice and controlled. You don't have to do the 100, I won't come after you if you don't. Nice long warm up, 10 minutes, lucky as well, can't driving on the bike, so we just cruise along, take the handy for another while. Just open that turn. Open that yet. 3,400 buckets on the shelf above me. I like to finish my morning coffee as well. That's it, nice and easy, another 8 minutes. I'm going to take it handy for almost 20 minutes or so. We want to move it on up to about 80%. We're going to bring it back down, we're going to hold it steady. And as you see from the graph, we have 4 nice little intervals, 3 of which you want to bring us past the hour mark. We have another interval. To go along there, we have another climb. When we come back down, we have a climb down with some faster efforts. That brings us to the 2-hour mark, where we hold it steady. 2 more big intervals. Finish off for 3 hours. So we said it's going to get warm. There are plenty of drinks and fluids, doors open, windows open, fans on. That's it, we're holding that 50% FTP. Nice and easy. Watch me turn on music. What? That's the coffee finished. It's not that however. That's the coffee done. You're laying it around and it goes up. There'll be 8 hours time or 2 hours time. Oh, it's bad news. Alright, sorry. Alright. Let's skip it now. No, I think it's bad news. We get that miscarriage. Right, 6 minutes still left. Karen wants to get on the bike. We'll keep going. Still rolling along, 50% FTP, effort level 2. Taking it nice and easy. About 90 RPM. People see that screen Karen with this on the camera with me with the doors open, yeah? It's bright enough. We're darkened. Okay, thanks. Thanks. That's it, you're rolling on still, nice and easy. Been warmed up, getting the legs ready. Looking for 90 RPM or so, just nice and controlled. Settling into it for the first hour and said up to about 20 minutes, almost be considered warm up. Going to bring us over 80%. Then we're going to bring it back down and hold it. Nice long hold, and then we're going to start with the 3 little intervals. A couple of little peaks at the top, nothing major. I know we say it here all the time, but this session is definitely all about consistency. Don't go overdoing it on any one part. There's plenty of it in each hour to hold you steady, make you work. If you're going longer than the hour, you need to be careful you don't overdo yourself in your effort level in the first hour. Keep it nice and smooth and controlled. There's going to be loads of efforts there at 100 RPM. Do those as you feel. Keep it at 90 RPM or 95 if you want. Today's about being comfortable in everything that you're doing. With your bike position and the efforts that we're putting in. It was a nice strength and endurance session there for you. Plenty of tempo thrown in and a couple of little short efforts just to bring the speed in as well. Building on what we were doing during the week. And it's pretty nice and handy still. 2.5 minutes before we just pick it up slightly. 90 RPM. Keep the control. That's it, nice and smooth. Getting the cadence up now at this point. Before we get ready to pick up the pace a small bit. Put your legs up to speed, 1995. So you're going through most of today's session. Still keeping your effort easy for another 1.5 minutes. Even when we step it up to over 60, keep it easy as well. Don't want you walking too hard. You should be about effort level 1 or 2 for now in the warm-up.
Next hold at 70% effort, 690 RPM.
Oh yeah, 70%. As you wind up the small bit, 70% FTP. Effort level 5 or 6, 90 RPM. Make it nice and easy as you wind into it.
Now hold at 70% effort, 690 RPM.
Holding that for 5 minutes. Just move it down a couple of gears, put on a bit of resistance. This is a 5-minute hold and effort. 70%. Keep the nice and controlled still as we get that effort back up and out. And hold it at 90 RPM. That's nice and smooth. Getting in and holding that effort. So going effort level 5 or 6 for the moment, holding it steady, 90 RPM. That's just over 3.5 minutes to go. We want to move it on up then again. Keep it easy. Still warming up, still getting going. 70%, effort level 5 or 6. Not too hard just yet. 90 RPM. And you just pick it up nicely. Hold that steady for another 3 minutes. We're going to pick it up again for another 5 minutes. But we'll bring it back down and hold it again. So nice and control. Now's the time to be getting the legs and arms relaxed. Taking that motion right. Good. That's it, just 2 minutes to go. Still holding it steady, 70%, 90 RPM. Keeping that control. Nice and easy. Just over a minute left. We're going to move the ground up again. We're going to hold that for another 5 minutes. Should be well and truly warmed up by now. One minute to go. So we'll pick it up. Keep it easy, 70%. Effort level 5 to 6 shouldn't be too hard just yet. Now will be the time to start drinking and getting in some of the fluids. Now before I go on to this, I want to get warm. Don't leave it too late to start drinking.
Next hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
Moving it on up, we're going to hold that now, 90%. 90% FTP. Effort level 7 or so. 90 RPM.
90% effort, 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
Small turn of resistance. 1 gear or 2 harder. See, get the legs back up to 90 RPM if you can. Watching that effort level 7. FTP, effort level 7. We go to 90 RPM, nice and controlled. It's a nice steady pace. We're holding after another 4 minutes. That's it, bringing it on. That's it, effort level 7 still early in the session. Still a long way to go, don't be walking too hard. That's it, nice and control, effort level 7. Hold it steady, 3 minutes to go. That's it, nice and smooth. 2.5 minutes with the legs tracking straight, knees going straight forward, follow on the toes. Don't have them kicking out past the elbows. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Nice steady effort here, 90% FTP, so 90 RPM, effort level 7. Bring ourselves on to nearly 20 minutes done. That's it. Well done, keep the control. You don't want to go up too hard just yet. Depending on how long you're doing, go on 2 or 3 hours. That will determine what your effort level is here. If you're only doing the hour, you should be up around the 8. If you're doing 2 hours, just dial it back a small bit. Want to go 7. Anyone on power, we're still looking for 90% FTP. You see from the stats at the top, 79% intensity factor. That has us walking around 79% of FTP the whole way, on average. That's it. 40 seconds to go. We just bring it back down slightly. We want to hold it steady, nice and easy. We're going to get into that set 4 intervals. First 3 are going to bring it past the hour.
Next hold at 65% effort, 590 RPM.
Bring it back down. We're going to turn off a bit of resistance. Come back up a couple of easy gears. Bring it back to 65%.
65% effort, 590 RPM.
Sure you're getting plenty to drink. Box it in. 65% FTP, 90 RPM, that was level 5. Legs turning over, nice and solid. %, don't want you working too hard. It's a nice steady effort, cruising along. Easy resistance, effort level 5. 90 RPM. That's it, should be nice and easy on the legs. Then should be turning over nice and comfortable. %, effort level 5, should feel easy. Not too much resistance. That's it, we're going to steady, another 8.5 minutes. Heart rate should still be low if you're watching heart rates. Shouldn't be too high at all. easier gear. Try and come up 2 or 3 gears, 2 or 3 easier gears, legs turning over nice and smooth, have that resistance off, that level 5 shouldn't be working. That's it, 65%. Level 5, 90 RPM. That's it, hold it steady, nice and controlled. Taking the graph behind me, we're going to get into these 4 intervals. 2 little peaks in the middle, and at the end, first 3 we're going to bring it to the hour. There's plenty of work left to do before then. So hold it steady, effort level 5, not too hard. As you're ready to pick it up and hold it. Hold it steady. At 90 RPM or so, 85, 90, not too fast. Then should be moving nice and easy. Just a small bit of effort in them, effort level 5 out of 10. Nice and controlled. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep your back in neutral position, not curved over. Steady, keep your control. You're drinking plenty of fluids as well. Very easy to forget to drink fluids when you're taking it easy, when we're just cruising along. While you're watching the time, you should be drinking every 5 minutes, and definitely every 15. Making sure you have a substantial amount of fluid going in every 15 minutes. When you're not sweating, it's going to get very warm. Sure, there's plenty of people that had a incident last night from the sweat and wine in gym. Just to keep your fluid intake up, push all that out. Plenty of fluids, plenty of salts. That's it. Nice and controlled. Still on a 5k radius here in Carlow Ireland, so we're staying on the turbos for a while. That's why we're doing 3 hours here today. Nice and easy, me and Karen. the control. First in on the turbo, someone has to mind the kids when we train, so we usually do it here on the turbos. Nice and easy, we're still at 65%. Average level 5 coming on 2.5 minutes. As we go forward on the graph, getting ready to pick it up slightly. We're at 90 RPM. We're going to pick it up to 100 RPM now on these intervals. Just keep it at 90 if that's what's comfortable. 100 RPM is designed to give you that effort, bringing up your effort level without throwing on too much resistance. If you're not comfortable at the faster cadence, keep it at 90 and just turn up that resistance just an extra little bit. You're still going to be working around effort level 8 or so, no matter what. You're either going to do it through cadence and faster legs, or just a bit more resistance. This is going to be a pick it up, we're going to hold it again. We're going to have 2 little spikes, one in the middle, one at the end. We're going to wind it right back down, get a full recovery. We're going to go again, but we're at 4 times. That's it, we're still at 65%. Effort level 5, 85 to 90 RPM. Keeping it easy, keep it controlled. We are 30 minutes in. Time to be getting another drink. Make sure you have half bottle of water gone or so. Make sure you get that drink every 5 minutes. Definitely every 15. That's it, we're nearly there now on this one. 20 seconds to go as we look ahead to pick it up. Going to hold it steady, wind into the first one as usual.
Next hold at 95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
That's it, 95%. Just below threshold. Effort level 8. We've already been at 90.
Okay, at 95% effort rate, 100
Down a couple of gears. Looking for you to do 90 to 100 RPM, 95% FTP. We go for 2 minutes and then we're going to pick it up. That's it, finding your level on the cadence. 95% FTP, 100 RPM. So you have a bit of easier resistance, faster legs. Or if you're not comfortable at the 100, try a bit more resistance. Try to keep the legs going around 90. That's it, nice control, 1 minute. Holding that steady. That's it, faster legs. 95, 90 to 100. You can. 95% FTP. Effort level 8. So going into the first one.
5% effort rate, 100 RPM.
Putting on a bit of resistance, 1 gear harder.
Hold at 100 75%
1 minute long.
100 RPM.
I want to bring it down for 2 minutes. We're going to hold it for a minute. %. Effort level 8.5. That's it, 100 RPM, give or take. 30 seconds. That's it, nice and controlled, hold and steady now.
Next hold at 95% effort rate 100 RPM.
10 seconds, you're going to take off that one piece of resistance.
Hold at 95%.
Down here, easy your 2 minutes, 95%. These legs nice and fast. 9200 RPM. That's it, nice and control. You're smooth. So we're going back up for 1 minute. We'll bring it back down for instant recovery. We're going to repeat that 3 times. First one is always the hardest. Just over a minute to go. 95% FTP. Effort level 8. Somewhere between 90 and 100 RPM. That's it, smooth. Under control, well done. .30 seconds to go, 95% FTP. Effort level 8. That's it, 100 RPM.
5% effort rate 100 RPM.
One more time in 10 seconds, we're going back up 105.
Hold at 105% effort rate 105.
That's it, turn on that 1 gear. Still turn the resistance. Increasing your effort level, 105% FTP. Effort level 8.5. Keep those legs nice and steady. That's it, we're going for a minute. 30 seconds left. Ready to go.
Next hold at 40%, please.
15 seconds and we'll go down to 40%. 3, 2, 1. Easy gears, no resistance. 5 minutes long. That's it, well done, 37 minutes done. 2 more of those intervals are going to be past the hour. Third one is going to be into 1 hour 10. Well done. Nice and handy, 4.5 minutes recovery left. 40% FTP. Effort level 1 to 2. Nice and handy. I'm sure you got plenty to drink. 40% FTP, effort level 1 to 2. Nice and handy. In and around 90 RPM. Keep it easy, very easy to let the technique fall apart. When you're going so easy, keep it controlled, keep it smooth. Okay as well. In the other door. One out the door, one in the door. I don't even know where they've gone, they've missed each other. Yeah. Morning, is that okay? There we go, 3 minutes to go, 40%, effort level 1 to 2. Take it handy. Keep drinking plenty of fluid. You're only doing an hour, you have 2 more intervals to go. Just a small little bit of a warm down. You're going longer. We obviously have 3 more intervals, just a bit more. That's it, nice and control. Keep it easy, making every second of the recovery count. Keep it smooth. That's it, control. It's always look forward to the next one of intervals. Same again. Want to go to 95 for 2 minutes, 105 for 1 minute. $95 and 105, that's going to complete the next one. 6 minutes long. Keep the technique and form in check. Don't let the knees fall asunder. Be sure they're straight up and down, follow on the toes. Don't have them kicking out past the elbows. Keep it relaxed for me. That's it, 1 minute to go. 40% FTP, still nice and easy recovery. Don't be pushing it on too hard, it's only effort level 1 or 2. I know it feels real easy, but it's supposed to. Starting to build these interval sets into more endurance work as well. It's important that you hold your effort steady all the way through. Whether that's 40% or 100%, you need to be controlled and steady in that effort.
Next hold at 95% effort 8, 100 RPM.
I think we're in the next 6 minute block. 25% FTP, effort level 8, 100 RPM. So nice steady cadence, nice and quick. 95%, effort level 8.
Hold at 95%.
Same effort as you had before.
RPM.
Be mindful you're going to 105, effort level 8.5 to 9. That's it, we wind it up. Get that effort level up, 95%. The legs go on nice and quick. That's it, nice and smooth, 100 RPM. Do that 90 to 95 if that's more comfortable. Should be trying to push it outside your comfort zone a small bit. One minute to go. 25% FTP, effort level 8. That's it, well done. Starting to settle into it now in 30 seconds. Try and keep the breathing relaxed, shoulders relaxed.
Next hold at 105% aggregate, 5,100 RPM.
As you get ready to pick it up, 105%. Level 8.5. Cadence same.
Hold at 105%.
Not a bit of resistance.
5,100 RPM.
One gear harder. Bring that cadence back. Same level as before. That's it. 105%. That's it. 105% effort level 8.5. Keep it smooth. Somewhere between 90 and 100 RPM. 15 seconds to go. We're going to bring it down to 95. Three, two, one. Back one gear easier. Touch off your resistance. Keep the cadence higher. Effort level 8. That's it. Very easy. Let the effort level fall off. That's it, keep the cadence up, not keep the effort up. Well done. 1.5 to go. These are nice quick intervals. 6 minutes tonight, we're open up by 2 minutes, 1 minute. That's it, well done, 1 minute to go. 95% FTP. 100 RPM effort level 8. Hold it steady, we're going to pick it up for another minute. Well done, 30 seconds. Keep it going. Keep the control, well done. Nearly there, hold it at 95 for another 15 seconds.
5% aggregate, 5,100 RPM.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Hold at 105% aggregate, 5,100.
One gear harder. Keep that cadence up. That's it. 105. Effort level 8.5. Just a touch harder on your resistance. I went down 1 gear harder. 30 seconds, trying to keep that cadence up around 95. Well done. Nearly there, another nice long recovery coming. We're building speed into our strength work this week. 10 seconds to go, 105. That's it, hold steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Hold at 40%
All up.
recovery.
Easy recovery. Very little resistance, easy gear. Cadence turning over, nice and smooth. Really easy. Take that plenty to drink again. So this next interval, and recovery is going to get you just past the hour. Then we're going to get into the next interval as we move into hour 2. Keep your control. You can see from the graph then, moves on, there's that nice big block at the end, 4 little peaks on it, but we build it up and drop it down. That's going to get you to the 2 hour mark. Then as per usual on our 3rd hour, we're going to cruise out to finish. 2 more big blocks in the middle just to vary it up. That's it, 3.5 minutes recovery, making every second that used and counted. Keeping everything relaxed. Relax the shoulders, the elbows, slight bend on the elbows, lower back nice and relaxed. Good and loose in the hips, quads, power those legs. Pulling with the hamstrings, nice and easy. Easy resistance, nice easy effort, 40%. If you're bouncing on the saddle, you're bouncing around the saddle, cadence is too high, go down your cadence. Again, we shouldn't be rocking side to side on the saddle. If it is, it's too high. That's it, 2.5 minutes. Nice and easy for me. Keep you relaxed. Nice easy here. Focus on your technique. Try and feel for what the feet are doing in the ankles. Getting good rotation in the ankles all the time. Keeping your knees nice and smooth. A lot. You get to keep drinking, 50 minutes, another 5 minutes gone, another drink. Minute and a half easy left. You wind it up, as I said, this 3rd one brings you over your hour. Sure, you might as well stay around for the 4th if you can. While you leave it there at 3, you might as well do the 4 to finish it out. That's it, 1 minute easy to go. Then you have 6 minutes. 2 minutes on, 1 minute higher. Same as before, you're going to go on 95%, fast cadence, 100 RPM if you can. You're going to wind it up to 105%, faster cadence as well. That's it, same as you've already done. 25 seconds to go and start that. Putting our bit of speed work into our strength and endurance as well.
Next hold at 95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
That's it, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, down a couple of gears, put on the resistance on the spin bike that you're on. Turn up the resistance on the exercise bike. That's it, 100 RPM or so. 95% FTP at level A. That's it, we pick up that cadence, it's getting nice and high, a minute and a half to go. That's it, nice and control. it. Keep it going. You have to do one thing, or cadence is somewhat comfortable as well. Just try and push it behind your comfortable level. Just a small bit quicker than you normally go. 1 minute. Maybe 5% effort level 8. As long as you're in effort level 8, that's the main thing. Hold on, hold it steady. 35 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Hold on. Keep it going, 20 seconds.
Next hold at 105% effort rate by 100 RPM.
So there's 10 seconds to go, and we're going to move it up. So you're going to go just a touch resistance higher, 1 gear harder.
Hold at 105% effort rate by 100 RPM.
That's it, straight through for 1 minute. Effort level 8.5. So 1 gear harder, a bit more resistance. Then get the cadence back up. That's it, 30 seconds to go. Effort level 8.5. 105% FTP. Twenty seconds.
Next hold at 95% effort rate 100 RPM.
Say 10 seconds to go. 105. Oh, drop it back down slightly. 1 gear harder, keeping the effort up. 1 gear easier, sorry. Switch off the resistance. Keep the effort level up. Keep that cadence going, 95%. Effort level 8. Minute and a half. 25% FTP, effort level 8. Well, we're coming on to 1 minute to go. Effort level 8, holding steady. 95% FTP. Target of 100 RPM. Doing somewhere between 90 and 100 if we can. That's it, 30 seconds to go. 95% FTP. Hold it firm, well done. 15 seconds.
105% effort rate by 100 RPM.
That's it. We're moving it up for 1 minute and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 gear harder. Touch more on resistance. Keep that cadence up. 50 seconds to go. Forty seconds, hold on, keep it going. 100 RPM. 105% FTP, effort level 8.5. That's it. Well done, 20 seconds.
Next
Still have 15 seconds, go back off. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy, 5 minutes. There we are, 59 minutes. I'm going to get off and reset your Instagram camera. You're on easy recovery, 40% FTP. So you've done 3 intervals so far, I wasn't finished the 4th. We're doing the hour. Keep nice and controlled. That's it, we're still here. 4.5 minutes left in the recovery. I'm just resetting your cameras. Hold on. Keep it going for me, that's it, lovely. That's it, nicely done. 3.5 minutes to go, just over the hour. One more interval to go. How that's set. You might as well finish it out. Nice and controlled. We get the girls on Instagram. Back on. There we are. Nice and easy. Oh, nice. Sure. That's it. Nice and easy. 1 minute left in your recovery. 2.5 minutes left in the recovery. Just over the hour done. You want to have at least 750 ml of fluid drank. You stick around for that 4th interval. Bring you to the hour in 10 minutes. Nice target for the day. Nice and controlled. Don't let your subconscious talk you out of it. It's not that bad. There's a little bit of a tempo work, bit of speed work, bit more endurance. So we bring on the second hour, 2 minutes recovery left. Alright. So you should have plenty of fluid to drink already. At least 750 mils or 1 bottle of your energy drink or water. You should be thinking about replacing your salts and fluids as well when you're finished. Plenty of salty snacks, something after. That's it, as you wind it into hour 2, those joining us are still warming up. Feel free to join us for this last interval. If you're only joining us
1 minute.
If you're only joining us, just do this interval with caution, don't go straight in. Just dial it back a small bit. We've only had a 5-minute warm up or so. So don't go too hard. Anyone continuing on for the first hour, 1 more left, 6 minutes. 2 minutes at 95%. 1 minute at 105, 2 at 95, and 1 minute at 105. That's what levels 8 and 8.5. Nice and control. Same as before. Don't worry, the second hour not as intense as the first. We picked up the first hour, further on only doing 1 hour or 2 hours.
RPM.
So we all get the same intervals, nice bit of effort in it. Three, two, one. Off we go. Down a couple of gears. Down a bit of resistance. Get those legs back up to speed. Well done. That's it. Keep it smooth for me. 95%. Never level 8. If you're only driving for the second hour, dial it back. You want to do an effort level 6 to 7. For the rest of us, we're up at 8. 95% FTP, 100 RPM. That's it, nice and controlled, well done. There we go, we're going to hold it another minute. One minute to go. Well done. Hold it steady. That's it. 95% FTP, 40 seconds. Covered level 8. Nice good cadence, 100 RPM. We'll bring a bit of that speed back into the legs on the endurance work and strength.
Next hold at 105%.
A great session of intervals on Thursday night. This is moving on and building from that as well. 3, 2, 1. One gear harder, touch more resistance.
5%.
So if you missed Thursday's intervals, or you'd like to do them, go back onto the YouTube channel, you'll find them there, or you'll find them in the Insta stories, or on our Facebook page. Definitely no excuse for not finding a session. This session is designed to progress us on from that. That's it. 20 seconds to go, 105%. Effort level 8.5. 100 RPM. 10 seconds to go. Bring it back down. That's it, holding strong. 3, 2, 1. One gear easier. Keep the leg speed up. 95%. Over level 8.5. Well done, if you're still only warming up, should be going over level 7. 95%. Over level 8. 100 RPM. That's the target. Some will find 90 RPM a lot easier. If that's the case, do that. Maybe try to pick it up a small bit. The target is 95% FTP. Or effort level 8. We're holding that for 1 more minute. We want to pick it up again. That's it, nice and control. Focus on the legs. Focus on that rhythm, pushing pedals down. Following the sound and the rhythm of your turbo, or the beat of that music behind you. This is the last hard run of the day. That's it, 30 seconds. That's it, keep it controlled.
Next hold at 105%.
15 seconds, we're going to 105%. Effort level 8.5, 100 RPM.
Hold at 100.
That's it, one gear hard. Touch on the resistance. Well on, legs up to speed. That's it, nicely done. 50 seconds. That's it, keep it going. 35. Well done. Keep that cadence up. 30 seconds.
Sprint at 65% effort 590 RPM.
That's it. Hold it. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold at 65% effort.
Effort level 5, 65%. There you are in an hour and 10 minutes. Well done. 90 RPM, 65%. We're holding that for 10 minutes. That's it, nicely does it. Nice and controlled. Couple of gears easier. Taking off a bit of resistance. Well done, 9.5 minutes to go. And effort level 5, 65%. Keeping it smooth for me, well done. Now's the time again to focus on that cadence, the posture. Making sure everything's in line, everything's working properly. That's it, don't let that effort fall away on me, 65%. You were only doing it 4, and you were stopping after that, so you're winding it down, taking it easy, getting in a bit of a cool down. The rest just were holding steady at 65% effort level 5, 20 RPM. You want to drop it down then for another couple of minutes before we start stepping it back up, as you can see from the graph. And that little stairs there in front of you. We're going to work our way through this. So yeah, from an hour 25 up to just under an hour 40. So work our way through those steps. 1, 2, can't see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to bring it back down and settle in then to those nice big blocks you see at the end. That last hour and 15 minutes. Nicely does it. 65% FTP, 90 RPM, keeping it nice and controlled. As I lose my, I was losing the camera woman. Well done, that's it. Keeping it going. Nice and smooth, well done. Holding that steady. That's it. You message me that playlist. That's it, 6.5 minutes. Under control. .65% FTP, effort level 5, nice and handy. Heart rate coming right back down. As we keep it controlled. Steady efforts all the way through. That's it. Nice steady efforts. Nice and consistent. So like I say, we're building a bit of faster walking, tempo walk into our strength today. Moving on with the intervals that we've been doing. There's an epic set of intervals here Thursday night. If you want to find that session, you'll find it on YouTube on the DavFit BikeFit PT Performance page. Give it a like and a subscription. You'll get loads of sessions in there, strength and conditioning, BikeFit tips, turbo sessions, suitable for any time of the year. We're starting to wind it up now as we get ready in anticipation hopefully for the Irish triathlon season to start. And we went into lockdown with COVID, we brought all back down to winter work, base work, strength, endurance. Now we're starting to bring in a bit of speed, intervals, strength and endurance as well. As we wind it up, like I said, today's session is a follow on from Thursday's intervals. So some of us are aiming for longer races, longer sessions. So this is we've done a 3 hour strength and endurance, but each hour suitable to do on its own. And there's even half-hour sets in there if you wanted a nice ass kicker of a session when you were stuck for time. Those 4 intervals in the middle there. Nice 30 minute session. Little bit of an ass kicker just to get the walk done. 30 minutes, nice and solid. That's it, 4 minutes to go, 65%. Don't be bouncing on the saddle, you want to keep it nice and smooth, keep it relaxed. That's it. Keeping the control forward with 4 minutes to go. And 3.5 minutes, 65%. You want to keep the control. Walking nicely, 90 RPM. Keep the legs nice and smooth. That's it. 3.5 minutes. I just have to fix the door. That's it. We get some air into the studio. We keep the doors open. That's it, nicely done. 3 minutes to go. Keep the control, that's it. 65% FTP. Level 5, 90 RPM. It's getting warm here in the studio. Swap over 2 bottles. That's it. 90 RPM, legs moving nice and steady. Everything control. Keep those fluids going in. I said you're drinking about 75 mils. An hour. 1 big bottle an hour, at least, a minimum when you're on the turbo. I'm using some salts in my water as well, just to keep them hydrated. Keep the fluid going in. Replace all that lost salts, potassium, magnesium. That's it, 1.5 minutes to go. It's going to drop down a level then again for a couple of minutes. As we keep it controlled. And we're going to step it up on that stairs. Build it up. We'll drop back down and see what this here. That's about 1 hour 25. We're just under an hour 40. Then we're going to go again, an hour 45 to 55, 10-minute block.
1 minute.
Then we have 55, 10, 15 minutes, nice and steady, holding that consistent. Another big block. Above threshold, building above threshold and dropping again. And then we hold it steady and we go again. So the first one we're going 90 to 95, then 95 down to 90. Next one then we're going 95 to 105 if I get it right. 105 to 95. So it's still nice and easy, 90 RPM, above level 5, 65% FTP.
50% recover.
Should be feeling really easy now at the moment, over level 5. Hope you have plenty of doors and windows open while you're doing this outside.
50% recover.
4 minutes recovery, just another gear easier. 50% FTP. Okay, finish another bottom off. $125 mils in an hour and 20 minutes. Sorry, more than that. 1 1/4 litres. 750 bottle, a 500 bottle. 2 more of those to go. We'll probably have to refill before the end of the session. That's it, I'm going for 3 hours. Hopefully you can stick around and join me with it. %50 FTP now at the moment, 90 RPM. Keep it nice and controlled. This block might seem really easy, 65% and 50%, but don't worry, it's built like that for a reason. You need it in there. Every part of this session has a purpose. That's the beauty of great thing about doing turbo sessions. You can do the sessions, they have a purpose. There's a reason for doing each part of it. We can focus on every part of it. His legs stay moving for that full 3 hours. If you do 3 hours or 1 hour or 2 hours, the legs just stay moving all the way through. There's no coasting, there's no drafting. You're putting in that effort all the way through. So we get to work on everything in a controlled manner, control all the variables. There's no headwind, no tailwind. There's no hills. We're controlling the resistance, controlling the effort, looking at the heart rate, looking at the power being produced, watching the speeds. We're controlling every part of it, making it nice and steady. Recovery is there for a reason, make sure you're getting every bit of it. 50% FTP. Effort level 2, 90 RPM. And you keep it easy. That's it, nice and relaxed. Building it up. Keeping it going. Almost at the halfway point. One minute to go. 50% FTP, nice easy recovery. Keeping it easy. 85 to 90 RPM. We work our way through it. Nice and control. We want to step back up. It's going to be a gradual increase. You're going to be at the top before you even know it, before you feel it. Nice gradual increase all the way. Just want to maintain the effort, put on a bit of resistance, put on a gear harder.
Next hold at 50% recovery.
Still holding that 50%. It's just the way the session was built, the way I was able to put the blocks together.
Hold at 50% recovery.
That's like 3 minutes, nice and steady. Trust me, it's all there for a reason. One stepping it up then. 50% effort level 2, nice and easy, pushing out the legs, keeping them controlled. Two and a half minutes to go. Well done. That's it, keeping that recovery going for me. Super effort. That's it, well done guys. Great to see so many there with us this morning. 2 minutes to go, nice and handy. If you were on your coffee stop, it's time to get back on the bike. Well done, 50% FTP, 90 RPM, minute and a half to go. We'll be working through 90 seconds. We're going to start moving on up. There's a song in there somewhere. So here we have our first step coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to bring it back down. We're going right back up. We're going to build it in between on this big block. We're going to build it up 4 times. Up to 90 to 95. We're going to bring it back down. 95 to 90. We're going to bring it back up. Alright. So we're going to be holding steady at 90. Then we're going to increase it, drop it down. Hold steady, increase and drop it back down. We're going to do that 4 times in that block. First we have this little step up to contend with. As we wind it up each time. That's it, you've had it nice and relaxed now for a while. We're going to keep it relaxed as we increase that effort. We're going to get to the top of them steps before you even know it. Before you even know the pressure and the resistance that you're working at, right up to 90%. And ready to go. We're going to hold it steady all the way through, increasing that resistance.
60% effort, 4 to 590 RPM.
We're back up to 60%, so we're going down a gear or 2. Effort level 5. 90% RPM.
Hold at 60% effort, 4 to 590 RPM.
60% FTP with non-bit of resistance. 90 RPM. You see, don't get carried away. Just a nice bit of resistance. 60%. We're then going to go 70, 80, 90. 3 minutes in length. 60% with non-bit of resistance. 90 RPM. Keeping that smooth. This is the sections where we're working on our form and our technique. As we get to hold the handlebars out in the hoods or up on the high bars, wherever you'd normally be on your spin. When you're racing, that's where you want to be holding the bars. Working on your technique. Working on that position. Really activating the glutes, focusing on those. Working through the hips. And feel that effort here in the hips, pushing all the way down through the quads as you push it down through the knee, straight down through the ball of the foot. That pressure on the foot is going to become more evident as we step it up to 90 RPM at 90% FTP. We don't want the knees kicking out, we want to move it nice and smooth. Inside the elbows. You want to bend the elbows down, you should be staying inside the elbows, you shouldn't be coming out to hit them. Keep it relaxed, 60% FTP, 90 RPM. You shouldn't be seeing any rocking sideways from the pelvis on the saddle. You should be nice and smooth. There's a small bit of movement there from the pelvis, that's natural movement. It has to move that way. You shouldn't be dipping over too far, almost reaching for that pedal. As we see so many times with people.
1 minute.
Some people find that that's what's comfortable, but it's not good. It's not efficient. Massive power and energy lost there. But you overstretch the back and the pelvis. 40 seconds to go. 60% FTP. Effort level 5. Getting ready to move it up one more step. Keep it nice and controlled. That's it. Effort is easy at the moment.
Next hold at 70% effort, 690 RPM.
That's it. 70% FTP. 90 RPM. Heart rates are still low. Body is cooled down a bit.
Hold at 70% effort, 690 RPM.
One gear harder, touch more resistance. Building it up, 70%. 90 RPM, well done. That's it. As you feel that effort coming on, pushing a bit harder on the pedals. This is where you start to feel that effort. An hour and a half done. Halfway through. Hopefully you're sticking over the 3 hours as well. If you're not, you have a great finisher to the 2 hours for you. That's it, hold it steady, 70% FTP, 90 RPM. Keeping everything relaxed, shoulders relaxed, elbows slightly bent. That's it. Hips and pelvis moving in their natural motion. So you get the feel for that when you're on the bike. Keep an eye on that graph behind us. Here we go. This is what we're doing. As you've already seen, highlight section is where we are now. This is what's left and what's to come. Here's our countdown timer. An hour and a half done. Telling us to hold at 70%, level 6, 90 RPM. 1 minute 40 left as it counts down in yellow. If you're in the studio with me, here's what you have. The remaining FTP level, which we'll have tested for. 70% we're looking for. It's telling me to do 70% of my FTP. It's telling me what I'm currently doing. Cadence, 88. Looking for 90. Heart rate, 142. Speed, 33.5 watts per kilogram. Using normal power, average watts, average cadence, average heart rate, average speed, average burn. On the bottom is showing me in picture form that I'm actually doing 74% of my FTP. It's showing me as a red bar. It's showing me on the other side as a green bar. I'm doing 90 RPM. So that's what you see on the big screen in front of you in the studio. So we all do the same session. We're all doing 70%. It doesn't matter if you're doing 70% of 50 watts or 70% of 500 watts. Everyone does the same, works to their ability and their level. Everyone comes out having accomplished something in the session and work to their strengths and weaknesses.
Next hold at 80% effort, 790 RPM.
We're moving up another gear, 80%, 90 RPM.
Hold at 80% effort, 790 RPM.
Effort 7. 7 out of 10, 80% FTP. On a 1 to 10 scale. That's nice now, the body is cooled down a bit. Like all the doors and windows open. We're lucky here to have some very big doors in the studio. We can open them up, bringing the outside in. As we work here at 80% FTP, 90 RPM. Wind blowing through. That's it, well done. Great effort, guys, smashing. Yeah. See you later, baby. 2 minutes to go. Right, let's take my kids head off to see their uncles. Now that we are allowed in a lockdown. Visit other houses, visit our relations. That's it, a minute and a half to go, 80% FTP, 90 RPM. Like I said, you can start to feel that pressure on the foot. So we started it off easy at 60%. We built it up. Now we should be feeling those glutes starting to work. Superb, well done. An hour 35 done. Keep drinking for me. Just because you've cooled down possibly. Don't think you can't stop drinking. Got plenty of fluids going in, we're losing loads. 1 minute to go before we build it up to 90%. We're at 80% FTP, every level 7, 90 RPM. That's it. As I said, we're going for 2 hours, we have that nice block at the end, finish it off for you. We're going for 3. We have those 3 nice blocks for the last hour and 15 minutes. Just to push it on.
Next hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
Picking it up again in 10 seconds. 90% FTP. 90 RPM, effort level 7 to 8. Well done. Moving it up. 1 0 harder for me, keep that cadence the same. 90 RPM. Now it's where you can start to feel the effort, feel that pressure through the ball of the foot. Well done. That's it, moving it on, 90%, 90 FTP, 90 RPM, effort level 7 to 8. That's it, well done. You've stepped it up gradually all the way, you barely feel the effort's changing. Now we're at 90%. You can feel that effort underfoot, you can feel it pressing against the pedals. Great job, 2 minutes to go. We're at 90%, 90 RPM. That's it, hold it steady. Control. Well done. Alright. $90 seconds. We want just bring it back down. We want to start increasing that effort again for the last hour and 15. That's it, hold the steady, effort level 7 to 8, 90% FTP, 90 RPM.
1 minute.
That's it, the heart rate increases, body temperature's coming up again. Well done. Keep it going, your recovery coming in 40 seconds. That's it, nice and control. Keeping it up. Shoulders relax now for the next 15 seconds.
Next hold at 40% easy recovery.
10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. And down.
At 40% easy recovery.
Very easy here. Easy pedaling. 90 RPM. Easy resistance. Shouldn't be any pressure on the legs. We got a nice 5-minute recovery. Five-minute recovery here as we build into this next one. Keeping us going. We've done these efforts before where we've held it steady. So we're going to hold this one at 90% FTP and we're going to increase our effort. So we're going to build it up and drop it down and hold it. So we're going to do that all the way through. If you're more comfortable, if you can't build it, don't worry, hold it at 90%. Effort level 8 or so. Effort level 7 to 8 at 80%. Hold it all the way through. Nice and smooth. Sure you get plenty of drinks in. 3.5 minutes, 40% FTP. Really, really easy. Easy turn of the legs. We'll start picking it up now for this next one. 3 big blocks where we can hold it steady. A recovery in between where we're going to hold it steady as well. Nice long sets. As you can see from this, you have a build and a decrease. In the middle level, same thing. We want to build a bit higher up to 105%. And then drop it back down. And that's going to be a somewhat gradual increase over time. It's not going to be an instant, but you're going to know you're doing it. 2.5 minutes recovery left. It's been there nice and handy. 90 RPM, heart rate dropping way, way down. Very, very smooth. That's it, nice and handy. Just over 2 minutes left. We're well into the second hour. We're an hour 42 in. This last block for the second hour will give you a nice finish if you're only doing 2 hours. If you're staying on, it's going to be a nice build up to the third hour. That's it, keep it easy now, another minute and a half. Keeping your technique in check, keep drinking plenty of water. That's it, nice and smooth. Legs turning over, nice and easy. For a 40% easy recovery from 90 RPM.
1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute to go. We want to pick it up. And it's going to come straight in. We're going to go right up to 90%. We're going to hold it there. We're going to build it from 90 to 95. We're going to wind it back down 95 to 90, holding it again. I'm going to repeat that then 4 times, obviously. Nice long block for you. Settle into it.
Next hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 100 RPM.
So faster cadence if you can. If not, stay around with 90-95. Effort level 7 to 8. 90% FTP. Down a couple of gears, put on a bit of resistance.
7 to 8, 100 RPM.
Give the legs up to speed again. That's it. 1 minute to go before we start filming it. That's it, getting that effort up. 90% FTP. That's it, nice steady cadence. 90%. You're not comfortable increasing and decreasing it, hold it steady at 90% all the way through.
Next build 90% to 95% effort, 8, 100 RPM.
So keep the same cadence, we're building 90 to 95%. You're not going straight in, you're going to wind it up gradually.
Build 90% to 95%.
You're doing that over the course of a minute.
100 RPM.
Then you're going to drop it back down over the minute. Nice long block this one. As you wind it up. 90 to 95% FTP. Faster cadence. So if you hold your cadence at about 90 and just increase your cadence over that minute, that's going to give you the extra power. If you decrease your cadence then it'll drop back down.
Next drop 95% to 90% effort, 8, 100 RPM.
There's no messing with gears. So hold it steady at 95% for a few seconds.
Drop 95% to 90% effort, 8, 100 RPM.
So we're going to start dropping it off. Back down to 90%, effort level 8. Slow the legs ever so slightly as you drop it down. Don't forget to be dropping that effort, you're coming back down to 90%. Effort level 8. So it should feel like it's getting slightly easier.
Next hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
And then going to hold it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold it steady now.
Hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
90% for 1 minute. We're going to repeat that 3 more times. Don't be building, hold it steady. 90%. That's it, 30 seconds and we start falling off. Finding the increase and decrease hard. Just try going with it for a while. Or hold it steady all the way through.
90% to 95% effort, 8, 100 RPM.
That's it, we're building again in 10 seconds.
To 95% effort, 8, 100 RPM.
That's it, nice and steady, building it up over the minute. 90 to 95. Just increasing that effort ever so slightly. If you do it with faster cadence, it's easier to get there. You build it up to 95%, just below your threshold. 100 RPM, give or take. Effort level 8. 25 seconds to go. You're still building it. Ever so slightly increasing that pace.
Next drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it, still holding steady. 5 seconds to go before you start easing off.
Drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it, we start backing off ever so slightly, 1 minute. Okay, steady block this all the way through. Easing it down, 25 down to 90. Well done. That's it, nice firm effort. Focus and keep it controlled is the main thing.
Next hold at 90% effort 78 90 RPM.
Holding it steady now, 90% effort. 7 to 8. Effort 7 to 8, 90% FTP. Same cadence.
Hold at 90% effort 7 to 8 90 RPM.
That's it. 90%, 1 minute. Nice and steady. Holding firm, 2 more minutes to go. Nice long blocks. Nice building tempo pace. 30 seconds. Still holding at 90.
Next fill 90% to 95% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it, building it up now in 10 seconds. Same again, second last build. That's it.
90% to
90 to 95.
100 RPM.
That's it, second last build of the 4 hours. So build it from 90 to 95%. Holding that cadence steady. Just increasing it ever so slightly, bringing up that power, bringing up that effort level. That's it, 30 seconds to go. We're going to start bringing it back down. $20 seconds.
Next drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
We're dropping 95% to 90 in 5 seconds. Effort 8.
Drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it. Holding firm. 95%. Easing it off ever so slightly. That's it. We're well settled into effort now. So one more hold. One more build and drop to come. You got to ease it down. That's it. Dropping it down. 30 seconds. So we wind it down to 90%, effort level 8. Make sure you're dropping the effort.
Next hold at 90% effort 7 to 8 90 RPM.
Well done, nice and controlled. We're going to hold it steady now at 90. Effort level 7 to 8.
Hold at 90% effort 7 to 8 90 RPM.
Well done, that's great. 3 minutes left in this block. That's it, we're flying through. Well done, holding steady at 90%. Effort level 7 to 8. Don't be getting carried away. Don't increase it too far. You got one more build and drop to come in this block. 20 seconds, hold and steady.
Next stroke 90% to 95% activate 100 RPM.
That's it, well done. Keeping it smooth. We're going to start building it up in 3, 2, 1.
Stroke 90% to 95% activate 100 RPM.
That's it, effort level 8, building it up. 90 to 95%. Just increasing your cadence ever so slightly. So keeping it going. You have a minute 45 before we start recovering. Building it up. Nice and easy. Keep it under the 100. It's only going to 95%. Effort level 8. We're going above 100% in the next one. That's it, 20 seconds to go and we drop it down.
Next drop 95% to 90% activate 100 RPM.
Nice long steady effort all the way through. That's it.
Drop 95% to 90% activate 100 RPM.
We're just going to ease off your cadence ever so slightly. And we'll drop it back down. 95 down to 90. Down to effort level 8. Well done, nice bit of tempo there for today's strength work. That's it. 25 seconds as we drop it down to 90%. And then we drop it further. Close it out for a while. Going back off.
65% effort 590 RPM.
Still 10 seconds left at 90%. .65% effort coming up.
Hold at 65%.
Couple of gears easier.
90 RPM.
65%, 90 RPM. Nice and easy. That's it. Well done, 15 minutes. Nice and long. An hour 56 done. Going at 65%. 60%, sorry, 60% FTP. 15 minutes. And we're going to wind it back up again. We're going to hold it higher, 95%. We're going to build it to 105% and back down. So 90 RPM, 60% FTP, 40 minutes to go. Well done. That's it, 60% FTP, 90 RPM, effort level 5. Keep them nice and relaxed. Controlled and smooth, that's it. .60% FTP, effort level 5, 90 RPM. Keep it nice and easy. I'll reset the Instagram camera in about 2 minutes. That's it, keep it nice and relaxed. Go back to working on our form and our cadence. Our position on the bike. We wind our way through, finish off 2 hours, wind ourselves into the 3rd hour. Keeping it going. That's it, nice and handy, 60%, effort level 5. With the RPM. That's it, keep the control. We want to go on up to 95% to 105%. That's where our level is on the next one. We're going just above threshold. Going above threshold, we're going to just drop below it. We're holding that steady all the way across for that one. Then we'll drop it back down to 60%. Then we're going back to 90 to 95% for the last one. That's it, 11 minutes to go. 2 hours done. Keeping it going. Hold on. Still there. Well done. 30 seconds left on the Instagram camera. I'm going to reset it for you. Don't worry. There you go, nice and easy. 60% FTP, 90 RPM, effort level 5. Keeping it consistent. Just cruising along. Hold on. Like I said, your Instagram is going to go off. We're going to reset. Hold on. That's it, all in steady, 9.5 minutes. Still here with you? There's so many cameras on them, different platforms. You can reset them. And that go on for people following on different ones, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's it, still going easy, 8.5 minutes. %60 FTP, level 5. .90 RPM, keeping the control. We're moving into the second hour now. Third hour, 2 hours done. I'm sure you have plenty of water to drink. Plenty of fluids in for that. Alright. Keeping it easy. Plenty of food. We're staying over the third hour. That's it. I have a little picnic. Yeah, cup holder. That's it, 7 minutes, 60% FTP, over level 5, still plenty of time to refresh your drinks. That's some food in you. As we get ready to pick up that pace, picking up that threshold, 195 to 105. That's it, nicely does it. Find any of those videos on our Instagram stories, Instagram TV. We have it on YouTube channel as well. So go over to the YouTube channel and you'll find plenty of videos there to do. You can see in the series as we build it up, the progress along, different intensities, different effort levels. You'll see this today is a progression of Thursday's session. An epic session of intervals here Thursday night, so if you want to go back and have a look at that one. So 5.5 minutes, we're going to wind it up. It's going to be a nice steady effort on this one. So what have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 minutes or so at 95% and above. Building on that endurance, putting some speed in the legs for the endurance and strength as well. We work on tempo today, with elements of everything in there. Oh, 5 minutes, nice and easy, 90 RPM, 60% FTP, heart rate is nice and low. As you get ready for this next one coming up, this next block, 12 minutes long. You're going to hold it steady all the way across. It's going to be a nice strong effort. Same as before, if you're struggling with the increase, just hold it steady. Keep that effort the same all the way through. That's it, 4 minutes, 60%, effort level 5, 20 RPM. That's it, nicely does it. Keeping it easy. You want the 30k, yeah? You want the 30k, yeah? Speed. Alright, 3 minutes, nice and control. Nice and easy, 60% FTP over level 5. Let's do get some food in. So it has over 1700 calories burned. Keep the calories coming in, fluids in, keep that energy intake up. Plenty of salt, some water. To get ready to just under 2 minutes before we increase it again. It's not exactly the coffee stop you'd be looking for. That's it, a minute and a half to go now. Still nice and easy. And that's it, keep it easy, keep it controlled. So you're getting that cadence back up. That cadence back up around 90 if you can. Still at effort level 5, you can maybe increase just your pace just a small bit. So it's not such a sharp shock when you kick it up, right up to that level, as you can see from the graph. 30 seconds to go. I think it's going to make that coffee. 20 seconds, that's it. Cadence back up to 90.
Next hold at 95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
Our last efforts were 90 to 95. This time we're starting at 95. 100 RPM or so.
95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
We're going to be holding steady at 95%. We're going to be increasing it then. That's it, winding into it. Nice long block, 12 minutes or so. That's it, watch the counter over my shoulder, 30 seconds.
Next build 95% to 105% effort lap, 100 RPM.
There you go, 95% to 105%. We're going up to effort level 9. Increasing that cadence.
Build 95% to 105%
1 minute long.
effort 9, 100 RPM.
In 4 of these builds, 4 drops. 1 minute up, 1 minute down. That's it. Tipping over the 100% mark there now. Pick up that cadence towards 100 RPM as well. Done now. 15 seconds, we're still building.
105% to 95% effort line, 100 RPM.
That's it. 3, 2, 1. Hold it steady.
105% to 95%.
We'll start back off the cadence ever so slightly. We'll drop it back down to 95. FTP. Effort level 8. That's it, well done. 30 seconds to go. We're dropping. We're at 100% FTP. We're dropping to 95. That's it. Keep it moving. Keep it strong, well done.
Next hold at 95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
That's it, we're going to hold it at 97% FTP. 95% FTP, sorry.
Hold at 95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
Somewhere about 90-95 RPM, so we can build it up to 100 and increase that effort. That's the first build done, 3 to go. Holding at 95%, effort level 8. Hold in, 20 seconds to go, 95%. Effort level 8, try to keep the effort the same all the way through. Check is going to be in the cadence. If you keep your cadence the same, the effort will stay the same.
5% to 105% effort level, 100 RPM.
It's starting the building. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Build 95% to 105% effort level, 100 RPM.
That's it, winding it up. Each build and drop is 2 minutes. A 1 minute build, 1 minute drop. A 1 minute hold. That's it. It's the hardest one of the day. 95 to 105. That's it, guys. Come on, keep going. Stay with it. 20 seconds. Building it up to 105%. 20 seconds to go.
Next drop 105% to 95% effort level, 100 RPM.
Go back on, yeah. You have to hold it up on for a few seconds as you go across the top. 3, 2, 1.
Drop 105% to 95% effort level, 100 RPM.
That's it, back it off your cadence, ever so slightly. Ease off the pressure on the pedals. As you just ease off that effort. You drop it from effort level 9 to 8. 105% FTP. Down to 95% FTP. Dropping effort level 9 to 8. Easing it down. Holding steady. That's it. That's it, work that tempo.
Next hold at 95% effort rate.
15 seconds left. Before you get the hold it, you're still dropping it. You should be nearly at 95.
Hold at 95% effort rate, 100 RPM.
That's it, 95%. Holding steady. For 1 minute. Good job. Fantastic effort, well done. That's 2 of 4 done. 2 more to go. We're halfway through this block. Holding steady, effort level 8.
Next build 95% to 105% effort level, 100 RPM.
Get ready to build. Then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Build 3 of 4.
95% to 105% effort level, 100 RPM.
As you build it up to effort level 9. 105% FTP. Gradual build. Just increase the pressure on the pedals every so often. That's it, keep that cadence going well. We're nearly there, 30 seconds of this build left. 3.5 minutes. Keep it going, keep building. We're building up to effort level 9. 105% FTP.
105% to 95% effort level, 100 RPM.
That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we start to drop.
5% to 95% effort 9100 RPM.
Dropping effort level 9 down to 8. 105% FTP down to 95%. So we're going from above threshold to below threshold. Dropping effort level 9 down to 8. That's it. Well done. 2.5 minutes of work left. Well done. Still dropping. Holding the baby now. Keeping it going. Holding the baby. You drop it down. 15 seconds. We're going to hold it.
5% effort 100 RPM. Hold at 95% effort 100
That's it.
RPM.
Holding it steady. 95%. Keeping that cadence the same. That's what will keep the effort the same. Same pressure on the pedals. Effort level 8. Focus on the rhythm of the turbo and the pressure on their feet. You can focus on that and hold it steady and keep your effort the same. That's it. 20 seconds to go before we get into the last build in this block.
Next build 95% to 105% effort 100 RPM.
That's it. 10 seconds to go. We're going to start building to above threshold. 95% to 105%. Effort level 9.
Build 95% to 105% effort 100 RPM.
2 minutes of work left. That's it. Just pick up that cadence ever so slightly. That's going to give you the effort you need. Building up to effort level 9. You bring it past 100% FTP. Rolling on to 105% FTP. My God, it's warm in here. Well done, 20 seconds.
Next drop 105% to 95% effort 9100 RPM.
That's it, last drop of this block. Holding it steady at 105%. Effort level 9.
Drop 105% to 95% effort 9100 RPM.
We'll start easing off that effort. Well done. Come on, a bit of ways to go. 38 minutes left. Dropping it down. Easing off the pressure. 100% FTP. Easing it down. Dropping it effort level 9 to 8. Remember to keep the shoulders relaxed. That's it. Dropping it down, 95%. Holding it still at 85%. Holding still. Not dropping it off yet. 3, 2, 1.
Hold at 60% effort.
Couple of gears easy.
90 RPM.
15 minutes, 60%. Nice long 60%, effort level 5. Well done. Just take a minute to recover. Bring yourself back to 60% FTP, effort level 5. Well done. Time to get more fluids into here. Brilliant work. That's it. Don't forget to keep drinking even though you're taking it easier. 90 RPM. Get the legs turning back over. Nice steady pace. 60% FTP. Effort level 5. Small bit of resistance on the pedals on the spin bike. Big range effort if you're on an exercise bike. Effort level 5, nice and easy. So you're rolling along, 60% FTP. Effort level 5, 90 RPM. Well done. Smashing effort. If you get ready to cruise along now for 13 minutes, you get ready to smash out that last effort. And again, same thing. 1 minute at 90. 1 minute up to 95. 1 minute down to 90. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 minutes long. Nice long steady block. Nice bit of tempo. Building on that strength. Bringing the speed in and holding it. Converting that work we've been doing with intervals into usable strength, usable speed, power that we can hold and sustain. That's what it's all about. Sustainability, sustaining those efforts. Working yourself to a level you know you can hold and keep it held. We're not just rolling along at the same pace all the time. So we're using the intervals midweek, get the speed in the legs. We're now using these strength sessions as well on the Sunday, just to convert that bit of speed and strength into endurance, holding that effort for longer periods of time, getting that heart rate up again, holding that for longer periods of time, increasing their threshold level, increasing their lactate threshold. Just keep pushing it on. Well done. Magnificent effort. You have to say well done to everyone for joining in, staying with me this long. You can hear every Sunday of our lockdown since March. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to keep this going. We're still on a 5-kilometre radius restriction here in Ireland. That's what it's all about, getting the work done. I'm delighted to be able to bring you these sessions. That's it. Well done. Just under 11 minutes, 60% FTP. And after dropping off the pace, get the legs back up to 90 RPM if you can. That's it, holding it steady. Not getting distracted. That's it. Keep it going. RPM, 60% FTP. Holding that nice and steady. Letting the heart rate come right back down. And you continue to burn those calories. Heart rate coming down. Well done. Great effort. So like I said, you can split that session into 3 or 2, whichever way you'd like to do it. Great session there, especially those 4 intervals at the start. A great 30-minute kicker of a session. You can use that if you're stuck for time. You want to do 4 intervals midweek or whatever, or you're stuck at any time just to do a nice session where you can push it out. Take those 4 intervals, do those. So you can move it on. You have these nice blocks. So you can do each block for 5 minutes, 10-minute recovery in between. maybe a 36 minute of speed work, endurance work, and then throw a bit of recovery in between, maybe 10 minutes, give you a nice hour session or so, a bit of a cool down and warm up. Nice job. So I will do knowing what you have to do and why you're doing it, finding the session or the work to make that happen. Then I'll just head over to DavFit, BikeFit, PT Performance Coach on YouTube. You'll find plenty of sessions in there to work your way through, from base work up to race prep. That's it. Keeping it going now. Effort level 5, 60% FTP, 8 minutes. You'll find all these videos as well on our Facebook page, on our story, on our newsfeed. You'll also find it on Instagram TV. No excuse not to find the session somewhere. Head over to the YouTube channel and give us a subscribe. Be updated on events and notifications when we upload sessions. Bit of information on bike fitting, little tips there as well. Strength and conditioning sessions for everyone, from beginners. Doesn't matter whether you're a cyclist or a runner or a swimmer. Strength and conditioning in there for everyone. Here at DavFit, very proud to be a certified Ironman coach, certified athletics coach. Qualified personal trainer, nutrition, personal training. Over 25 years of athletics background and experience to bring you as well as a former Irish international athlete, international race walker, competed at European Cups and World Cups. So give the channel a like there, you'll see loads more information about myself, what I do, how I do it. It's never all about qualifications, it's about experience as well. As I said, bringing you over 25 years of international experience, coaching and training, competition and competing myself. 6 minutes to go. 60% FTP, effort level 5, 90 RPM, legs are back fresh, heart rate's back down low. That's it. 32 minutes done as we look forward to the next block. That's it, nice and control. Just a bit of a 60% here on the next block. Going to bring us to 2 hours and 50 minutes. We're going to just wind it out then for the last 10. Very little time left in the session really. One big block stands between us and a really nice coffee as a reward for a nice bit of work this morning. That's it, keeping it going, nice and controlled. Keep the fluids going in. It's going to be especially important now at this stage of the session. Keep the fluids going in as we come to the end. You don't want to forget your fluid intake. You want to stay hydrated. That way you can get the recovery started straight away. That's it, 4 minutes. And we're going to wind it up for 12 minutes. Looking forward to this one coming up. It's going to be epic. We're going to go 90 to 95%. 5 minutes, just below threshold. We're going to hold it steady. That's it. Nice and easy. Ooh. 12 minutes of work. Heart rate is down. Well done. 3 minutes to go. Keep a little relaxed. Work on that form and cadence now, getting yourself back seated properly. You should be settled into that rhythm. 90 RPM, 60% FTP, effort level 5. Working on your posture, working on your cadence. Legs turning over, nice and fresh, nice and easy. Like I said, if the heart rate drops back down, it's getting a nice long block at 60% FTP. Don't be fooled, we're still working well. You're not exactly taking it easy. Effort level 5, 2.5 minutes. Last one, getting ready to go. 5 minutes of work, 1 minute at 95, 1 minute build, 1 minute at 90, then we do 1 minute build, 90 to 95, we're going to drop, 95 to 90, we're going to hold, we're going up and down like that 4 times. It's going to take us 12 minutes. Nice steady effort all the way through. We're struggling with the up and down effort, hold it steady. Effort level 8 all the way through. Same rhythm, same cadence, same effort. Control your breathing. Now's the time to focus. That's it. Don't push it on yet though. 1.5 minutes still at 60%. Don't make a mistake and start pushing it. These sessions and efforts are built in a certain way to allow us to do the effort, recover, do more efforts, keeps the intensity up. Training stress score of 185, so there's going to be a good few hours of recovery. Going to be into tomorrow before you're recovered, tomorrow evening. So just bear that in mind.
1 minute.
Pushing too hard, the recovery is going to be long. Especially if you've done the full 3 hours or 2:35 so far, we're building it up. 40 odd seconds to go, we're going to wind it up now to 90%. That's it. Smashing effort. Thirty seconds to go.
Next hold at 90% effort 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
Effort level 7 to 8, 90%, 90 RPM.
Hold at 90% effort 7 to 8, 90 RPM.
That's it, winding it up. 1 minute. 90% FTP. Don't get stuck in too high a gear with too much resistance. That's it, 90% FTP, holding steady. That's it, this first minute is going to be a shock to the legs as you pick it back up. Legs are going to wind into it. Don't worry. So stay calm, stay breathing. 10 seconds, we're building up to 95%. You're in harder than this in the last one, so You should be well able for it.
Build 90% to 95% effort rate 100 RPM.
There you go, 90 to 95%. Picking up that cadence ever so slightly. As we bring it to 95% FTP, effort level 7 up to 8. Well done. Keeping it going. 35 seconds. 30 seconds, that's great, well done. We're winding it up now, 93%. We'll bring ourselves to 95% FTP. Effort level 8 if you're working on your score. Go from 1 to 10. 15 seconds, hold it steady.
90% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
You're not backing off yet. 7, 6, hold and steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still holding that.
5% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it, hold it 95 just for a few seconds. Then start easing it off. As we drop it down to 90% FTP. We're at effort level 8. We're dropping down to 7. Well done. That's it. Excellent. Backing it off, dropping it down. That's it. 15 seconds.
Hold at 90% effort 7 to 8 100 RPM.
Hold 5 seconds. You're going to hold it at 90%.
Hold at 90% effort 7 to 8 100 RPM.
That's it. Back off the cadence ever so slightly. Ease the pressure on the pedals ever so slightly again, slight bit. Hold at 90%, effort level 7. Probably feels like an 8 at this point of the day. Well done. That's the first build over, 3 to go. That's a great effort now, well done. Keep it going. Going back off. Holding steady. Effort level 7 to 8, all the way through.
Next build 90% to 95% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it, keeping that tempo up. We're going 90 to 95%. 3, 2, 1.
Build 90% to 95% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it, keeping that cadence up. Increase the pressure on the pedals just ever so slightly. Well done. That's it, 90 to 95%, we're building. 30 seconds before we start dropping. Well done, effort level 8. Holding steady, 20 seconds.
Next drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
That's it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
There we go, drop now, 95 to 90. Easing off the pressure. That'll be the end of the second build, 2 more to go. Keep the breathing controlled. Don't forget to drop that effort. Should be just below threshold all the way through, 90 to 95%. Effort level 8.
Next hold at 90% effort 7 to 8 100 RPM.
That's it. 5 seconds to go. We're holding.
Hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 100 RPM.
Hold at 90%. Effort level 7 to 8, probably an 8. Hold it there, 90%. Well done. 30 seconds. We start into the third climb, that third build. Well done. Keep it going.
Next build 90% to 95% activate 100 RPM.
Still building, 90 to 95. Get ready in 3, 2, 1.
Build 90% to 95% activate 100 RPM.
This is build 3 or 4. That's it. Keep the head up, the chin up, the airways open. Well done, big deep breaths. Effort level 8, keeping it just below threshold. 90 to 95% build. That's it. Effort level 8, holding it steady. Second last build. Come on, stay with me now.
Next drop 95% to 90% activate 100 RPM.
Just over 4 minutes in total. Three, 2, 1.
Drop 95% to 90% activate 100 RPM.
There you go, you heard it, dropping 95 to 90. Effort level 8. You got less than 4 minutes of work. That's it, well done. Dropping the effort. We're dropping it back to 90 and we're going to hold it again. Shoulders relaxed. So bend on the elbows. Well done.
Next hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 100 RPM.
This is our last hold of 90%. Coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Hold at 90% effort, 7 to 8, 100 RPM.
So last hold at 90 and one more build. That's it. Legs and walk, well done. Keep the level up for me. Hold that 90, hold it steady. You're going to be able to build that last time. Holding it. The cadence and rhythm the same, 15 seconds.
90% to 95% activate 100 RPM.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Build 90% to 95% activate 100 RPM.
This is our last build and drop, 2 minutes. That's it, hold it steady. Come up on 40 seconds of build left, 90 to 95%, effort level 8, getting the cadence up to 100 RPM. That's it, keep working, 30 seconds of build. Well done, keep going, still building. Still building, 15.
5% to 90% activate 100 RPM.
Still building. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drop 95% to 90% effort rate 100 RPM.
1 minute left. As we drop it down ever so slightly. 95 to 90. Effort level 8. We drop to 7. As we drop down for a 10-minute cool down. Keeping it going, well done. 35 seconds. Keep that effort going. That's it. Keep that tempo going. Dropping it to 90% only. Effort level 8. 20 seconds.
Next hold at 45% easy recovery. Great work. Well done.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Hold at 45% easy recovery. Great work. Well done.
Great work, guys. Well done. That is a truly great session this morning. 10 minutes easy recovery. .5% FTP, effort level 1 to 2. So, make sure you're still getting the drinks in. Now it's time to start topping up your fluid and hydration before you finish. Another bottle of fluids when you finish, when you get off the bike. Straight away. And then continue to drink for the rest of the day. Water and fluids, not beer or wine. Keep that rehydration going. Get some salts and stuff into the body. And that's it, keep going for me. That's obviously someone who doesn't know me too well. I'm still on the bike. That's it. Keeping it going. Well done, 8.5 minute recovery left. Superb, well done, keep going, 45%. Effort level 1. Taking it easy, winding it down. Nice and controlled. That's it. It's been a fantastic last hour. Really tough. We're great into that endurance session as we build in that tempo into our strength and endurance. Download that session onto the phone, take a picture of it, write the notes down. Feel free to do it out on the road. Pretty easy to do. Stick the session onto your crossbar, keep a note of your time. You're doing each of those blocks 12 minutes long, 2 minutes, 1 minute increase effort, 1 minute decrease, then hold it for a minute, and continue that across for 4 efforts. Nice little easy recovery. Do it again. Great session you can easily do on the road, but at least here inside in the studio on the turbo at home, we can control all the variables. We can watch our numbers, we can watch our heart rate. We know we can push it to a level. Keeping it relaxed, that's it. 7 minutes to go. Easy cycling, easy pedaling. Well done, guys. There's the empty bottles keep coming. A minimum of 750 mils an hour. Right. You know, in a session like that, you want to make sure you have a good energy drink in it, plenty of carbohydrates, some salts, very loads of them out there, various mixtures. Find one that works for you, but make sure you're getting some energy with carbs, fast release carbs, slow release carbs, plenty of salts for hydration, fluid, eventually stop getting dehydrated. And that's it. 6 minutes, easy pedaling to go. 45% FTP, 90 RPM. pedaling it out, nice and smooth. That's it. Nice and controlled. Hold on. Join us here again Tuesday night. Tuesday and Thursday. As we keep working away here, getting those sessions in. We'll be going live on Facebook and Instagram. We'll be uploaded to YouTube after. Join us again Tuesday and Thursday. Well done, that's it. Great effort today. Today, as I said, we're working on our strength and endurance. We're building in, starting to bring in a bit of tempo work, increasing that speed, increasing the speed in the legs, just getting the legs turning over that bit faster, getting the efforts up a bit higher. We were working at 90, 95, 105%, above threshold, below threshold, you know, getting that tempo of speed in, getting us able to hold that level for sustained periods of time. Very important in the racing. To be able to go with a break or put an effort in yourself, sustain that effort, and know you can work it back down and then go again when need be. Very important for triathlon and Ironman as well. Triathlon, if you're working on sprint or Olympic distance, that you can put in those efforts on those nice straight stretches of road, down on your TT bars, on the TT bike, road bike, and literally just give it some nice good efforts, pushing it out all the way, sustaining that effort. So that's what we're working on. So we've strength early on, we brought it back down to base work, strength work, bringing in our endurance. As we brought the hours up from 2 hours to 3 hours, we then started bringing in a bit of speed work in our intervals midweek. Now we have intervals midweek, and we're building tempo in as well into our long bike ride on the Sunday. So you got that strength and endurance, but also strength and endurance, being able to hold, the strength to hold that speed and power for sustained periods of time. That's what it's all about, being consistent in doing it. Very easy to be consistent on the turbo, hold that consistency, work hard. I know out on the road is different, you have wind, you have hills, you have terrain, you have bad roads, good roads, but at least in here we can control the variables. We can work to the levels we want, and then we can reinforce that when we go on the road and push it out. Thanks very much for joining me again, another Sunday morning spin. I'm here, I've all the big doors open in the studio, bringing the outside in. It's great to have you guys join me behind the camera. Head over to the YouTube channel, like I said, subscribe if you want, if you can. Give me a like and a subscribe there. Follow along on the Facebook page, DavFit, BikeFit PT and Performance Coach. I'm the same on Instagram, DavFit_CW. Give me a like and a follow and a share. Plenty of sessions loaded up at various times, strength and conditioning, turbos, various information on why we do intervals, why we do turbo sessions, how to do turbo sessions. We'll have videos being loaded up shortly on running form, drills for running form. Well, I'm just spending it nice and easy now, another 2 minutes. We finish out that 3 hours, nice and smooth, nice and relaxed. Right on. Another Sunday done. I've enjoyed myself thoroughly. I hope you have too. Thanks for joining in. That's it, nice and easy. 45% FTP. Heart rate dropping right back down, that's where we want it. Getting plenty of fluids in. Keep thinking. Heart rate coming back down. So it's not such a big shock when you get off the bike. Careful getting off it after doing 3 hours, you don't get lightheaded. That's why you do a nice long run down at the end, just to get the blood flowing back all over the body. Nice big deep breaths, fill the lungs again. Remember to keep drinking plenty of fluids during the day. Want to be replacing everything we've lost. Make sure you get something good to eat within the first 45 minutes.
CW. DavFit BikeFit, PT and Performance Coach.
Here we are as you roll on 3 hours, well done. Fantastic effort. Great work, well done. As I see my reports being loaded up. This is what you'll get if you're doing any of the sessions in the studio. You'll get a report emailed to you directly after the session. All your stats and analysis. It'll connect, it'll download your Strava, your Garmin, your Training Peaks, MyFitnessPal. You'll download all those, so no need to worry about connecting with your favourite apps. You can do all that as well. So we're back open and we're in studio. Come along and join us for the sessions. You get your own personalised report based on your FTP, based on the effort you've put in for the session, and we can track you daily and weekly through the Perf Pro performance software, through Training Peaks as well. And it's all there for you. At MyFitness, Strava, Training Peaks, download all these. You get all your stats and analysis. Well done. Thanks very much. I'm going to carry on for another 5 minutes. Just nice and easy. Keeping it smooth. And then just let the recovery happen. Nice coffee. Plenty of fluid intake, a bit of sunshine, vitamin D, nothing like it for an Irish summer. That's it, nice and handy. Like I said, make sure you get plenty to drink. The heart rate drop. Maybe we'll leave the shoes out of the way. Let the sun shine.